Hi guys, Miss Kessel here. Let's go ahead and learn how to read a graduate cylinder. So where I have 3 graduate cylinders, I have 100 milliliters, I have 25, and I have 10, okay? They're filled with liquid. We'll talk about that in a minute. First thing is these are glass. They are very breakable, so again, we're careful we don't knock them down. That's what this guy's for. This guy is to protect the graduated cylinder from shattering if it falls down. You do not use it to measure your volume, okay? So again, it's to protect it from falling down when it hits the table if you knock it down by accident. The first thing you need to do is once you get liquid, is you need to see how am I reading my graduated cylinder. So if you notice this one, it goes by tens, the big numbers, 70, 80, 90, okay? So, and if you look in, so now it goes by tens for the big numbers, but how many little lines are between each one? This one has 10 little lines. So if it goes by tens and there's 10 little lines, that means each line is 1 milliliter. You would read it as 71, 72, 73 milliliters. If that meniscus happens to fall just between 2 lines, you would round it to a half, 71.5 milliliters. My next one is my 25 milliliter one. Let's take a look. If you'll notice that it goes by, let's see, get a good angle here. I'm going to do white background. It goes by 5s, 15, 20, 25. And there are 10 little lines in between. And there's a short line and a long line, a short line and a long line. Each long line is 1 milliliter. That means each short line is a half a milliliter, okay? And if it falls between that, it's gonna be 0.25 milliliters. So let's, okay, so you can have 15.5, 15.05, 15.5, 16, 16.5, 17, 17.5, 18, okay? And last but not least is our tiny little 10 milliliter one. And this one is for specific, the smaller the graduated cylinder gets, the more accurate your volume is going to be. Let's take a look at the measurements on the side of this one. This one goes by ones, okay? So 7, 8, 9, 10, and there's also 10 little lines in between. So 9.1, 9.2, 9.3 milliliters, okay? So the longer line is going to be 9.5 or 9.5. So that has a tenths on it. Okay. So how do we read a graduated cylinder? So you talk about the bottom of the meniscus. You want to look at your line, the bottom of the water. It makes a concave thing. So kind of a curvature like that. Okay. So you want to read the bottom of that curvature. I find it's best to have a white piece of paper behind it, having someone hold that. So we're going to go ahead and look at that. We're going to read it. I'm going to go ahead and flip it around so that I can read it better on my end. $68, I'm going to say right about 68 milliliters, and not quite 70, okay? If we go to our 25 milliliter beaker, I'm going to go ahead and scroll this down. It's kind of hard to see. Okay, I'm going to hold this one up. That one's hard to see. It's not going to be very stable. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and read that. Hi, Mr. McKee. We're doing a lab.
Oh, cool.
We are doing how to read a graduated cylinder.
Boy, howdy.
Okay, hang on. It's about 10, 11, 12. I'm going to say 12. Okay, and then so forth, you would read that one. Okay, so that is how you read a graduated cylinder.